Dominion Warriors, Zeus commands. The summer festival is bringing one change that already shifts how smart players need to prepare, and most will walk in without noticing it. Let's break it down. Resource planning, Mysterious Island. First, the biggest thing you need to understand, there is no emerald generator this year. That changes everything. Last year, the Mysterious Island generators included Titan skin stones, emeralds, Titan artifact spheres, and golden threads, emeralds right there in the mix. This year, completely different. The official generator lineup is Great Enchantment runes, large skin stone chests, bottled energy, absolute artifact chests, and honey energy. Notice what's missing. No emeralds. And it's not just the Beehive. This same July update also changed Tournament of Power. Hero tournaments now hand out golden threads instead of emeralds, and Titan tournaments shift to primal and elemental catalysts. This one hits free to play and low spend guardians the hardest. Generators and tournaments were two of the few ways to build up your emerald reserve without spending real money. With both of those sources thinner this month, if you're not buying emeralds, you need another plan to keep your reserve topped up before the festivals, spend heavy quests hit. Bank what you've got now, because the free sources just got tighter. What's new? The Guild Beehive. This year, Nexters is pushing the festival into full guild territory. Instead of everyone working on their own beehive like before, the event now revolves around a shared guild beehive. Think Winterfest tree. Think area of conquest castle. Same concept, same structure, same pressure. Everyone contributes. Everyone helps grow it. And everyone shares the rewards. That changes the dynamic in a big way because your progress is no longer isolated. Your gains are tied directly to how active and coordinated your guild is. And that's exactly why the generator rewards matter more this time. Those resources affect how efficiently your guild pushes the beehive. If your guild spreads resources randomly, progression slows. If everyone aligns, the payout gets stronger for everyone. That means before day one even begins, you need a plan. Talk to your guildmates. Decide priorities. Figure out what matters most. The warning you cannot skip. Now here's the part too many players will overlook. Because the Beehive is now a shared guild objective, guild movement is getting locked down hard. From July 6th, 2 AM UTC, until July 14th, 2 AM UTC, the restrictions are absolute. You cannot leave a guild. You cannot kick members. You cannot auto-remove inactive players. You cannot disband the guild. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a full event lockdown, and it affects everyone. Thinking about changing guilds? Do it before July 6th. Planning a server transfer? Same deadline. Need to clean up inactive members or reorganize? Handle it now. Because once the lock hits, your guild roster is frozen in place until the event ends. Bad timing stays bad timing, and skipping this step will cost you. Joining a guild is still open, so if you're guildless, you can still jump in after the lock hits, but once you're in, you're locked too. Choose carefully. This year's solar skin, confirmed. And now the exclusive piece. Nexters confirmed it just days before launch, Hoos is getting this year's solar skin. The bonus? Armor. That matters, especially for players running Hoos in frontline heavy setups where durability decides whether your backline gets time to work. And remember, solar skins are event exclusive. They only appear during summer festival. Not in shops. Not in bundles later. Not inside events. Once the festival ends, that opportunity disappears until next summer. So if Hoos is part of your roster, or even part of your future plans, this is the only window. Miss it, and you wait a year. How the festival actually works. If you're new, or if it's been a while, here's the loop. First, you collect honey energy through daily quests, login rewards, and event tasks. That's your fuel. Then you spend that honey opening the beehive. Every opening gives you a chance at summer festival coins. Those coins are the real target, they're what you spend in the festival shop for the rewards you actually want. And important, spend them before the event ends. They do not carry over. No saving. No rollover. No second chance. On top of that, keep an eye out for summer dolls. These are bonus drops packed with random rewards, and depending on your luck, they can add serious value over time. There's also a hidden bee minigame tucked into the campaign map each day. Easy honey, don't skip it. If anything remains unspent when the festival closes, it converts automatically into beekeepers' boxes. What to expect, based on last year's quest chains. Now straight talk. Everything in this section is based on last year. Not confirmed. Pattern-based, useful for prep, not guaranteed. Last year's festival had 8 quest chains. Log in daily for the festival pass, bank 15,000 VIP points, spend 250,000 emeralds, burn through 20,000 energy, open 150 outland chests, farm 1,000 soul stones from any hero, spend 75 explorers moves, and complete 89 total quests to finish the final chain. That's full commitment, not light spending, and this year, free-to-play and low-spend players especially need a head start. The generators and tournaments that used to help fund that spend are thinner now, so start banking emeralds, energy, and outland resources early. The shop, last year's lineup. Same deal here, pattern-based, not confirmed. Last year, summer festival coins could buy soul stone chests, chaos particles, pet summoning eggs, class-specific skin stones, summer dolls, and select gear pieces. But here's the classic mistake, players panic buy everything. Don't do that. Prioritize what actually moves your account forward. Need pet progression. Focus eggs. Need hero upgrades. Focus skin stones. Need artifact growth. Shift there. Spend with purpose. And don't rush it, wait and see. We will keep you updated on the shop after the event kicks in. Bottom line. Confirmed, no emerald generator, tournament of power moving off emeralds 2, the Guild Beehive system, the Guild movement lockdown, and Hoos's solar skin, a combination that hits free to play and low spend guardians hardest this festival. Traditional every year, the honey to coins loop, summer dolls, and the hidden bee minigame. Pattern based from last year, the 8 quest chains and the festival shop lineup. That's the full map. Get your guild organized, set your priorities early, and if you're F2P or a light spender, start banking emeralds and energy now, and if you're planning any guild swaps, server transfers or roster cleanup, do it before July 6th. Now I want to hear from you, what's your plan for this festival? Saving for Hoos's solar skin, pushing hard for the beehive rewards, or making guild moves before the lock hits? Drop your strategy in the comments. And if this gave you an edge, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you don't miss the next one.